Avengers here with the next episode of my series A to Z of my MSX collection. Basically, I'm working through each letters of the alphabet and selecting a game that is in my physical MSX collection that either is my favourite game or most nostalgic game. So not necessarily the most popular game from that letter, because I won't necessarily have had that game for any particular period of time. I mean, I know I've got a lot of games in my MSX collection now, but some of them I haven't had for a very long time, so I haven't had a chance to really appreciate how good they are. Now, our next letter is the letter F, and I don't actually have a lot of games starting with the letter F. For a little while I thought I only had two, and then I forgot about one particular one. So I have a tape game, which is very basic indeed. And I actually have two copies of this game, which is Flappy Limited, and I've got the other version of the other label variant. They're basically the same game, which is a single screen puzzly type game. I suppose it's a little similar-ish to Eggerland, except I've never been able to get very far in this game. So that's why, you know, it's not going to win over this next title, just because it's so good, and I happen to be a bit of a fanatic over this style of racing. It's a racing game. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a box for this. I would love a box for this title, because I really do like it a lot, and it is called F1 Spirit by Konami in 1987. So it's a late release MSX1 game, and it includes an SCC sound chip. So the sound on this, when you see the gameplay section, is absolutely fantastic. So I didn't refresh my memory before I did the gameplay section, which I recorded just before recording this bit. And there is actually a successor to this game that I would also love to get one day, that came out for the MSX2 Plus. And MSX2 Plus games are really, really rare. And it's actually called F1 Spirit 3D Special. And it is actually a full 3D game, whereas this is a top-down game, and the graphics look a lot like Konami's other racing game, which is pure vertical, which is called Road Fighter. The cars look very similar, but this is a full-on Formula 1 and stock car racing game, and it's got a lot more to it than people realise. It's a lot of fun. I probably have not put enough time into it, because it still is. This is not a nostalgic game for me, because never had this available back to me when I was collecting MSX originally. So it is only something I've gotten in the last year or so, but it has got a bit of a loss in the sea of the titles I've picked up, and I probably have not put the time into it that it really deserves. So the gameplay you're going to see is pretty raw. I don't even qualify for the next race, but it still shows off the graphics quite well. So out of this A to Z, this is one of my more modern favourite games, and really shows what the MSX1 hardware can do when it's programmed by people who know how to push it, and one of those people were Konami. So without further ado, let's go and have a look at the gameplay. Okay, and here we go with F1 Spirit, the way to Formula 1. It's lovely Konami 1987, and as you can hear, the lovely tones with an SCC sound card. Let's go for a lot of the faults here. Go for that one. Once again, another game I haven't played for a while. Okay, so we're the yellow car. Sorry, I've forgotten how to do the gears. You just got to press up quickly. So we get lovely sound effects. Sorry, I haven't played this game for a while, so it's not instant death when you run into somebody. But it's a good fun little top-down racer. Just using the extra ability. Oh dear. Bang. Oh dear. I was doing so well too. Ooh, quite a dramatic crash there. Let's get back up to speed. Whoa. Almost went out the same corner. So, at least I got a lap time. Let's get going on the gears. And I do believe, whoops, there is actually a second version of this cartridge. I'm not 100% sure of the differences. Oh. Probably should learn to downshift gears there. This is, you know, actually quite a good... Well... quite a good fun little racing game. And it's got quite a few different racing modes. Whoa. Now let's go on the pits so we can see what that's like. I think I missed the pits. Because I've got, my brakes are wearing out at the moment. I think I might have messed up my car. I don't seem to be getting any faster. Damn cars, get out of the way. Oh dear. Well, I seem to have come to a standstill. Well, as you can see, it's not a bad little good fun top-down racing game, and based around you know, Formula 1. One of the racing genres I like quite a lot, so I thought it was a good one to include. And you know, I will put the occasional MSX2 and MSX2 Plus game in this list. To be fair, majority of them will be MSX1 games. Didn't have a lot of choice for F though, so this one was a clear winner in the F category. So I hope you're enjoying this episode of my A to Z of my MSX collection, and it'll be interesting to see what happens under the letter G in the next episode. Thanks to all my subscribers, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.